So my thoughts on the opioid epidemic are pretty strong, and they've been relatively unwavering for almost 20 years. So back in the late 90s when this drug called OxyContin, small little drug, you may not have heard of it, came on the market, I thought at the time, I said, hey, this is the same thing as heroin. I said, yeah, this might cause a lot of substance abuse issues down the road. So we've written multiple articles called the stupidity epidemic, and that's what I would call it. So I'm not sure if the problem is necessarily opioids. It's the prescribers, it's the users, it's the lack of wanting to become more educated on proper pain management. That's the issue. If we restrict all opioids and we say, oh, no more opioids, what happens? Well, the good guys weren't doing anything bad to begin with, unless of course they got a counterfeit, which is out of their hands anyway. But the bad guys are still gonna get it. And in fact, actually, you're gonna probably see even more deaths because you're gonna see even more counterfeit pills on the market because there's gonna be a demand for it. You're gonna see even more illicits because there's gonna be a demand for it. You're gonna see more people suffer in more pain. And they're gonna end up doing things that they wouldn't normally do, including but not limited to suicide. The solution to that is education. We continue to have a need for proper education. This is where PAINWeek has been very instrumental in providing education, a 360 educational model where you talk about all aspects of pain management, where it's psychological, whether it's medication, whether it's interventional, or even what we're heading up, which is regenerative medicine or stem cells. And I think if we are able to do that, we're not going to have this pendulum swinging where it's all or nothing. We're going to have proper utilization, proper usage. There are going to be patients who are going to need opioid medications, unfortunately. Let's do it responsibly, let's do it properly. That's going to require education, really strong education, and it's also going to require a rational scientific approach, not this emotional approach that we've seen so far, where it's all or nothing. Let's use our brains, let's use our common sense. Common sense is a superpower, but it's rare, but it's possible. If we just use common sense, we get rid of our emotional lability and start coming together to educate the population on real facts, I think we can have great solutions for the opioid epidemic, great solutions for chronic pain patients as well.